Welcome back to the channel, David. Today we explore the hidden and complex psychology behind exactly why we choose our partners. We often believe we select love based on goodness, but psychology suggests we actually choose those who fit our internal voids. This unconscious selection process is not about happiness, but about familiarity and the desperate need to resolve our ancient childhood wounds. We do not choose partners because they are good for us, but because they match the specific shape of our trauma. When we feel an instant spark, it is often our subconscious recognizing a person who can reenact our past emotional history. To understand your love life, you must first understand the 6 distinct types of bonds that humans form with one another. Each bond serves a different purpose in our evolution, teaching us painful but necessary lessons about who we really are inside. From the destructive fire of the karmic bond to the calm waters of the soulmate, every connection changes our internal landscape. Let us journey through these 6 archetypes to discover which one you are currently in and how to finally find peace. The first type of relationship is often the most intense and confusing, known in spiritual circles as the karmic bond connection. The karmic bond is characterized by an immediate magnetic attraction that feels like destiny, but is actually a trap of biology. Psychology calls this repetition compulsion, where we subconsciously seek out partners who remind us of our parents' worst negative traits. We enter these volatile relationships hoping that this time we can fix the broken dynamic and change the ending of the story. But the tragedy of the karmic bond is that you cannot heal a wound by reopening it with the same weapon. You feel an addiction to the highs and lows because the chaos feels like home to your wounded inner child. These relationships are not built on love, but on a shared trauma that locks 2 people in a dance of pain. You are not acting freely. You are replaying a script written years ago, hoping for a different outcome that never comes. The lesson of the karmic bond is not to fix the other person, but to realize you deserve peace over chaos. Breaking free requires acknowledging that intense chemistry is often a warning sign of danger, rather than a promise of true love. Once you learn this lesson, you stop attracting these chaotic storms and begin to seek waters that are calm and safe. Next, we encounter the narcissist bond, a dangerous trap that begins with a phase known to psychologists as love bombing. In the beginning, the narcissist mirrors your deepest desires, becoming exactly who you need them to be to gain trust. They do not see you, they only see a reflection of themselves and a source of supply to feed their ego. Once they have secured your attachment, the mask slips, and the devaluation phase begins, leaving you confused and deeply hurt. They begin to criticize the very traits they once praised, making you feel small to keep you under their control. This bond destroys your self-esteem, making you doubt your own reality through a psychological manipulation tactic known as gaslighting. You stay because you are chasing the memory of who they were in the beginning, not realizing that person never existed. The narcissist bond teaches you the importance of boundaries and the danger of needing external validation to feel worthy of love. Recovery from this bond is difficult because you are mourning a person who was an illusion created to manipulate you. Breaking free requires realizing that you were in love with a reflection, and the only real love is honest. This leads us to the third type, the parasitic bond, which often occurs between a compassionate giver and a taker. In this dynamic, you become the host, constantly giving energy, money, and emotional support to someone who refuses to grow. You attract this bond because you derive your self-worth from being a savior, a fixer, or a helper to others. The partner plays the victim, always having a crisis that needs your attention, ensuring you never have time for yourself. They drain your resources and energy, leaving you exhausted. yet you feel guilty at the very thought of leaving them. This bond is not love, it is dependency. You are enabling their incompetence while avoiding your own need for genuine intimacy. The lesson here is to stop over-functioning for others and learn that you cannot save people who do not want saving. True love empowers the other person to stand on their own 2 feet rather than carrying them on your back. The fourth type is the most spiritual and controversial concept, often referred to in modern mysticism as the twin flame connection. Psychologically, this is an encounter with your shadow self, the parts of your personality you have rejected and hidden away. This relationship is designed to be painful because its sole purpose is to force you to face your deepest wounds. It triggers your abandonment issues and insecurities, acting as a mirror that reflects everything you dislike about your own self. The dynamic often involves a runner and a chaser, a painful cycle that continues until both individuals find internal wholeness. Twin flames are not meant to be a peaceful romance. They are a spiritual trial by fire to accelerate growth. While the connection is divine, the timing is often wrong, forcing separation so both can mature independently before reuniting. The ultimate lesson of the twin flame is that you must become whole on your own before you can unite. In stark contrast to the chaos, we find the fifth type, the soulmate, which represents a secure and healthy attachment. A soulmate connection is not dramatic or flashy. It feels like a relief, a place where your nervous system rests. Psychologists call this co-regulation, where the presence of the other person naturally calms your anxiety and stabilizes your emotions. For the intelligent mind, a soulmate is an intellectual shelter, a person who understands your thoughts without need for explanation. This bond is built on mutual respect, shared values, and the quiet comfort of being fully known and fully accepted. It allows you to grow individually while remaining connected, proving that true love does not require suffering to be real. Many people find the soulmate boring at first because they are addicted to the adrenaline highs of toxic relationships. But once you heal, you realize that boredom is actually peace, and safety is the sexiest trait a partner can have. Finally, we have the catalyst, a person who enters your life solely to destroy the old structures that hold you back. The catalyst is not meant to stay. They are a wrecking ball that forces you to evolve and change direction. They challenge your worldview, break your heart, or disrupt your career, pushing you out of a stagnation you didn't see. The pain they cause is the fuel you need to finally make the difficult decisions you have been avoiding for years. You will mourn them when they leave, but years later, you will thank them for waking you up from your sleep. Every catalyst leaves you stronger, wiser, and more prepared for the person who is actually meant to stay forever. Understanding these 6 types is powerful, but it leads us to the most important realization of all regarding human connection. The most critical relationship you will ever have is not with a partner, but the relationship with your own mind. When you heal your internal void, you stop looking for others to fill it, and you stop accepting toxic behavior. You begin to choose partners, not out of need or trauma, but out of desire and a shared vision for life. Your scars become wisdom, and your boundaries become the gates that only the worthy are allowed to pass through. Love is not about finding someone to complete you. It is about finding someone to share your completeness with. True love is 2 whole individuals walking the same path, supporting each other's growth without losing their own identity. If you found value in this analysis, please subscribe to the channel David for more insights into the human mind. Thank you for watching. Remember to choose yourself first, and the right love will eventually find its way to you. Take a moment today to reflect on your past relationships and identify which patterns you have been unknowingly repeating. Letting go of the past is the first step to building a future that is defined by happiness, not history. Growth is always possible, no matter how deep your wounds are or how long you have been stuck in cycles. You are worthy of a love that is kind, safe, and consistent. Never settle for anything less than that peace. Be your own lighthouse first, and you will naturally attract ships that are looking for a safe harbor to dock. Your journey to true love begins the moment you decide to stop betraying yourself to please other people. Softness is not weakness. It takes immense strength to remain soft in a world that has tried to harden you. Trust the timing of your life. The right person will arrive when you are ready to receive them properly. You hold the key to your own happiness. No one else can unlock that door for you. Only you can. Freedom is the foundation of love. Possessiveness is merely fear disguised as affection, and it suffocates the soul. Look for someone who looks at you like you are magic, but treats you with the respect of a human. It is never too late to start over. Every day is a new opportunity to rewrite your relationship narrative completely. Find silence within yourself. In that silence, the voice of your intuition will tell you exactly who belongs. Like the ocean, feelings come and go. Do not anchor your identity to temporary emotions or temporary people. The climb is hard, but the view from the top of self-awareness is worth every step of the struggle. You have survived 100% of your bad days. You are stronger than you think and ready for real love. Erase the narrative that you are damaged goods. You are not broken. You are simply a work in progress. Paint your life with colors of joy and hope. Do not let the gray of the past dull your future. Love is not a limited resource. The more you give to yourself, the more you have to give others. Do not forget the value of friendship. Sometimes your soulmates are the friends who have stood by your side. The romance you have been searching for all your life begins the moment you fall in love with yourself. Turn towards the light. Keep your face to the sunshine, and the shadows will always fall behind you. Keep moving forward. Your past is a lesson, not a life sentence. Your future is waiting for you. Let go of what was, accept what is, and have faith in what will be. Peace is coming. Hold on to hope. It is the anchor that keeps you steady when the storms of life try to move you. Darkness always yields to light. Your confusion will yield to clarity, and your pain will yield to strength. Aim for a love that lasts a lifetime, not a passion that burns out in a single night. Be the tree that provides shelter, not the axe that cuts it down. Build, do not destroy. This is David. Thank you for walking this path with us today. Until next time,